Imagine one day if you're sitting in your room, playing games, watching TV, and all of a sudden, no power. There's been no storms in the area recently that you can remember. So why is the power out? You grab your phone, message a few friends, but you get no replies. There's no signal. There's not even data connection to check online for any news. Your only clue is a strange formation of light in the sky as you look out your window. An aurora. This is what could happen if a massive coronal mass ejection hit us at the wrong time. Coronal mass ejections, or CME for short, are large expulsions of plasma and magnetic field from the Sun's corona. If a CME enters interplanetary space, it is referred to as an interplanetary coronal mass ejection. A CME has the potential to cause disruptions in electrical and communication systems on Earth. It can cause geomagnetic storms, which are disturbances in the Earth's magnetic field. These storms can induce electric currents in long conductors, such as power transmission lines, pipelines, and communication cables. The induced currents can overload electrical grids, transformers, and other infrastructure components, leading to power outages and blackouts. The severity of the impact depends on various factors, including the strength and direction of the CME's magnetic field, the density and speed of the plasma ejection, and the orientation of the Earth's magnetic field at the time of impact. If a CME's characteristics are particularly intense or aligned in a way that maximises its interaction with Earth, it can lead to significant disruptions in power grids and communication networks. The recovery time of this event can vary, depending on the severity of the disruption and the preparedness of the affected infrastructure. It's difficult to provide an exact time frame, as each event and its consequences are unique. More severe cases where large-scale damage occurs or if critical components are destroyed will result in recovery times being significantly longer. It may take days, weeks, or even months to restore power and communication networks fully. In recent years, there has been increased awareness and efforts to lower the potential impacts of CMEs on critical infrastructure. Space weather monitoring systems, early warning systems, and protective measures for power grids are being developed and implemented to minimise the risks associated with these events. But what if a flight was caught in one of these storms? CMEs and the associated geomagnetic storms they produce do not pose a direct risk of knocking aeroplanes out of the sky. However, they can affect certain aspects of aviation and introduce potential challenges. The primary concern is the disruption of radio communications and navigation systems. Geomagnetic storms can interfere with high-frequency radio communications, which are crucial for long-distance communication with aircraft. This can lead to degraded or intermittent communication between air traffic controllers and pilots. The storms can also affect the accuracy and reliability of certain navigation systems, such as GPS, which can impact flight routes and precision landing procedures. Thankfully, aircraft systems are designed with redundancy and backup systems to maintain essential communication and navigation capabilities even in the presence of disruptions caused by space weather events. Even modern vehicles have a robust electrical system that are designed to withstand certain levels of electromagnetic interference. During one of these storms, there could be some temporary disruptions to mobile phone networks and services. These disruptions may include signal loss, decreased call quality, or intermittent data connectivity. In such cases, users might experience difficulties making calls, sending messages, or accessing the internet on their mobile devices. With more awareness and efforts to minimise the effects of these storms, damage done can be repaired over time.